He's so dang handsome. Look at him. I mean, I stretched it out just a little. Maybe I could have saved it. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tara, a farmer from Northern California. I farm grain crops with my dad, and I planted my very first vineyard in 2018. Remember to hit that thumbs up button if you guys are enjoying my videos. This morning, I'm gonna give you guys a little update on the chickens. If you guys haven't seen it, I recently got some Bantam chickens, which are pretty much like real life chicken nuggets. So I have got them over here. I actually just moved their coop. It's been in that spot. You can see exactly where it's been. So we're over here now. That's the great thing about this coop is it's got wheels on it. It makes it really easy to move. It's like a chicken tractor. So here are these little ladies. They are doing really great. I do not have a rooster for them yet. That is part of my plan. You can kind of see them back there. Unfortunately, it's really hard to tell how small these ladies are when you don't have a normal sized chicken next to them, but they're about the size of a dove. They are little tiny ladies. I will be getting a rooster for them. I actually have him picked out. I just have not been able to like fit calendars with the lady that has fit our schedule together. So we've got one picked out. He's a handsome little fella, and he will be in here with these ladies. The reason they stay in this coop is they're pretty great hawk bait, so I need them to be fully covered. I don't want them to be in an open area where they can get out or a hawk can get in. So that's the update on the Bantams. Here are my rescue ladies. They're also in a chicken tractor. See that wheel there? Makes it really easy to move. These three ladies are doing so good. When I first got them, they had almost no feathers. They came from an egg factory where they were caged. So this is nice because they're very protected here. I also didn't want to mix them in with my flock because they were pretty naked and they could get pecked at for being the underdogs. But I think they're pretty happy ladies here. I need to get everyone some treats. I had one sick girl, and unfortunately she did not make it. These girls, it's just hard. They come here with a pretty bad immune system already, but I just have to remind myself that I gave her a really great life while she was with me. And yeah, so I'm just gonna think of the positive. I actually just got 3 new chickens. Today is actually their last day in quarantine, so they'll be moved into my big coop tonight. The reason I do quarantine for a period of time is when I was very new to chickens, I had a flock started. I went and picked up chickens from someone else, and just that night I put them in my coop and they ended up having a sickness. And I learned a very, very hard lesson. I lost a lot of chickens that way, and it really tore me apart that I did that. So now whenever I get new chickens, they go in this coop over here and I clean it every time. You know, I rotate, and this way I can monitor them for a couple weeks, make sure nothing's wrong with them, if there's any sicknesses going on. And but today's their last day, so tonight they'll get moved into the flock. When you want to integrate new chickens, you do it at night, because if you throw them in during the day, they can actually peck at each other. And there is still a chance of that, but it's kind of like they all wake up together and maybe they get a little confused, like, oh, maybe they were always here. I'm really excited about these girls because they're pretty. Well, a couple of them are really pretty. Ones I didn't have. This girl right here is a barred rock, and I just love her. We had one when I was a kid, so it's cool to get one again. This little girl here is, I think, a buff Orpington, so I've got a lot of those ones. And then there's a third one. I actually don't know the breed. I should ask a friend. Some type of speckled something. Oh, there she's coming. She's really jumpy, but she's gorgeous. And she's got the pretty beard, and she's brown with white and black speckles. And I should hold her more because she's a jumpy girl. Huh. So there's my 3 new girls. They will be mixed into the flock tonight. Okay, now let's head over to the main flock. So my sweet boy Bo here has actually been having some issues. You can tell he's limping a little bit. He is 10 times better though. It happened 2 weeks ago. I noticed him limping, and then the next day he wasn't walking at all. And it was really weird. We didn't know, if he broke his leg or if something happened. So after about a week of monitoring him, I actually ended up taking him to the vet. The first time I've ever taken a chicken to the vet. But he was such a good boy. We ruled out nothing is broken here. It's his left leg. Nothing's broken. It could just be a tendon he hurt. Yeah, my poor boy. But before he was not walking at all. So this is a huge improvement. Saying that, this whole time his personality has totally been there. He's been eating, he's been drinking, he hasn't been lethargic. So I really didn't want to give up on him because he is an amazing rooster. He's never shown any aggression to people, which that's amazing. He's very alert with his ladies. If he sees a hawk flying over, he makes a sound and they all kind of run for cover. So he was not someone I wanted to give up on. So I'm really, really happy to see the improvements. He's been on an anti-inflammatory for a week now, and I'm actually going to go to Tractor Supply and pick up a vitamin for him. So he's been a good boy. Here, he's been such a good boy. I mean, and he's just he's so dang handsome. Look at him. I've had him since he was about 8 months old. So, and I've had him a little over a year now. So he's getting close to 2 years. Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. All right, Mama put you down. I'm actually going to Commodity Classic this week, so I'm super excited about that. And I just want to have everything pretty much prepared and ready, so AJ taking care of all my chickens isn't too much work. But yeah, so that's pretty much the update on the chickens. Today we are going to fix the sprayer. If you guys missed my last video, I will link it above. I broke the arm off my sprayer, so today I'm gonna get the arms back on there. We fixed the bent pieces. I got the part I needed, and we're gonna put it all back together. Here is my sprayer. There's normally an arm that comes down like this. I broke one off, and then while I was spraying, I decided to just remove the other side. That way I could spray one at a time. A few people asked me why I didn't just fold it forward, the good side. The reason is I just didn't even want to have to worry about it while I was out there, and it's so easy to remove. So that's why I decided to remove it rather than fold it up and leave it. I just didn't even have to worry about it. And like I said, it's fairly easy to remove. I don't think this is gonna be hard to fix. We just mainly were waiting on that part. So, all right, we're gonna go fix the sprayer up. I'm just gonna back the sprayer up in front of the shop. That way, if I need tools or anything like that, I'm just close. Don't have to keep walking far back and forth. Here's all the pieces from the broken arm. I broke a spring, which I ordered the new one. It'll go inside this. This piece got bent, which I just used our vise and I was able to straighten it out. This piece over here got really bent. We tried straightening it in the vise, but it didn't quite work out as well as we would have hoped. So this is actually much longer than I need. This is where I tighten it up. So all this is extra. So what we ended up doing was actually just cutting this piece off, you know, not even an inch maybe. We cut that off and we just welded this piece back on because it was bent pretty bad. So that ended up not being too big of a deal. So there's all the pieces. I got to get the spring out of my pickup. Here is the good side. So you can see kind of how it goes together. This piece here will go right in that hole. So I'll show you guys how I'm gonna put it all back together. It's not gonna be too complicated. Here's the spring. I mean, I stretched it out just a little. Maybe I could have saved it. Here's the brand new one. Yeah. Things happen. Could have been worse. I'm gonna go ahead and get the good side put on first, since that's gonna be really easy. So I rolled up all the hose right here, and the nozzles are still on there. So I'm gonna put the other arm together first, but then we'll just put that hose down the line and the nozzles will be right here. All right, time to assemble the other arm. I want to start with this spring first. So I need, okay. So this bolt has a big, that on the end. So we're just gonna hook that in here. Like that. Put it back in this guy. If I can get the bolt to, how about that? All right, then this piece goes in here, and then I'll have a bolt that'll go there. This was the bolt, but it bent, so I'm gonna try to find a new one. But I'll have a bolt that will go there, and it will go through this hole, and that'll hold it like that. That's a little better there. Probably wouldn't have been that big of a deal, but I'm fixing it, so might as well do it right. Now I'm gonna tighten this guy. All right, look at that, guys. It's like good as new. You would have never known that I ripped this whole thing off. Got that all together. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I know it's simple, but hey, we're gonna count the wins. Side note, some people were sad that I was using a plastic water bottle. So here is my New Holland reusable water bottle. Stay hydrated. Also, quick note, if you guys are enjoying my videos, remember to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe. It means so much to me, and it just shows me that you guys want me to keep making these videos. Also, a little news, I now have channel membership. That's a new thing to me. So you can actually become a member of my channel and help support my channel, which just like blows my mind. I already have one member. I made it active, but I haven't really announced it. So thank you so much for that. And you guys are gonna get some little perks if you're a member, and I'm gonna be working on that, kind of trying to make things better for everybody. But yeah, if you're interested, just go to my homepage. You can hit join channel, and there's like different tiers, and every single member, it just means so much to me. I mean, every single person watching means so much to me. So anyways, that's a little side note. If you guys want to check that out, I appreciate it. All right, back to work. Okay, now I think next we're gonna get this guy hooked back up to this guy. This end here goes up in that corner. This end here that's a little bent, this piece hooks on like that. So we're gonna get that hooked on there, and then this piece will actually, you can kind of see little indents there. So see, this, like I said, is all the extra if you ever needed it to go lower, but you're not gonna have to in my case. So that's how it'll be. All right. That looks good. I think the next step is gonna go to be put it up there, and then I'll get. All right, this piece here just slipped right in, and I had a line here showing where it was before, so that makes it really easy. All right, so this piece just goes here, and I can, again, it looks like it was all the way in. That's nice. I can see where the marks are. So let's go ahead and push that guy in. Let's go look at the other side one more time. Yeah, it's pushed all the way in. Okay. So we'll have that pushed all the way in. I'll get that tightened up, and then the spray nozzles go right here. Okay, now that I've got the whole arm reassembled, the next step is just going to be to take the hoses down. I'm going to have to zip tie them across the arms and down and reattach them there. So we're getting close. We're almost finished. One thing I did not do was take a picture of how everything was up there and zip tied. I mean, it's not going to be super complicated, but I know that there were some loose areas in case, you know, it bends back and forth. But so we're going to have to play with it a little bit. Rookie mistake. I should have taken a picture. I knew better, but I'll figure it out. Good as new. All right, sprayer is as good as new. Got all the lines on, got everything put back together, and I'm sure I'll be spraying again shortly.